Dancers, I urge you, when starting pointe, take your time. And most ballet teachers will agree with me on this. It takes longer to rush. You've heard me say that before. It takes so much longer to rush. So take your time, trust the process. I did not leave the bar for 6 months when I first went on pointe. Now, granted, I was doing 15 minutes a week, so that's not a lot. It took us a while. But for my youngers that I just put on pointe, we were at the bar, we did about 45 minutes to an hour a week. And they were at the bar for probably 2.5 to 3 months before I even attempted anything in the center. So please take your time. It will be worth it. It is so hard to fix bad habits. Trust your teacher, trust the process. A couple more words and lingo terms to know as you dance on pointe. When our shoes are no longer usable, we call them dead pointe shoes. That is when the shoe is no longer giving you support. Several things can happen. The box can get really, really mushy because the glue in it breaks down with your sweat. For me, I get mushy, but my shoes also really start pulling me back. It's like I can't get over them anymore. And you'd think as they soften, they would be easier to get over, but I've been on pointe for so long and I have been trained for so long that my body knows when it's unsafe, so it starts holding me back. So shoes can be dead in different ways. Either the mush pushing you over, sinking down, pulling back. It's basically when a pointe shoe is no longer supporting you. Also, I would also trust your teacher on this, because as a new pointe student, you don't know exactly, you have no frame of reference yet. So be sure and ask your teacher when they think your shoes are dead. We will tell you. I think new students on pointe often think, oh, I can feel the floor, so my shoes are dead. We want you to feel the floor. You don't want to be hovering above the floor, right? You want to know exactly where the floor is. So just because you're feeling the floor doesn't mean your shoes are dead. So be sure and ask our advice on that one. The last thing I want to talk about is how to store your pointe shoes and how to make them last longer. So many people, when they're done with their pointe class, throw their shoes in their dance bag and call it good. Because of your sweat, your shoes are going to be wet when you're done with class. They're going to be slightly damp. They're not going to smell good. So you want to leave them out of your dance bag to air out. Do not throw them in your dance bag and keep them there. They will not dry properly, the glue will break down faster, and they will die faster. So if you want to make them last longer, you want to get the most out of your pointe shoe, have a separate mesh bag. Most dance stores sell them. What I like to do is I just leave them out. I don't put them in any bag. I leave them out, I let them air out before I wear them again. It's kind of like letting them re-dry, because then they'll re-harden. What happens is if you don't let them air out, the glue just breaks down and breaks down and breaks down and breaks down, and they're dead probably twice as fast as they would have been if you let them dry. So make sure you don't just throw them in your dance bag. Toe pads as well. Let them air out and you'll get so much more use out of them. Get those mesh bags at dance stores. You're good to go. So that is all I can really think of as the basics. There are so many hacks we can do. There's so many little different things we can do. I've done plenty of videos on this already, so be sure and just, YouTube Catherine Morgan Pointe Shoes, and we talk a lot about hacks. But if you want me to do an updated one, if you want me to do a new one, please let me know in the box below. But for my beginners, that's really all you need. Trust the process, trust your teacher, air your shoes out, make sure you're working properly and correctly, and you're going to be just fine.